Shouldn't you be worrying about me? Hello, Dad! Ugh, this guy is useless.
The president agrees.
Then I quit. Minami, watch your step over there.
I know.
I'm Keiichi Sato, 26 years old. I've been relentlessly pursued by Minami, the daughter of the president of Days Corporation, where I work. Today is our first date, but during the date... Huh? There's a woman crouched over there. I wonder if she's okay.
Hey, wait.
Are you okay?
Yes? I'm just a little anemic.
Is there someone I can contact for you? If not, I'll call an ambulance.
Hey, Keiichi, we're on a date. Shouldn't you be worrying about me?
But this woman looks really sick.
Who cares? Hello, Dad. This guy is useless. He's ignoring me during our date to be with another woman.
That's not it. I'm just trying to help someone. In the end, we got in touch with a woman's friend. She thanked me and left in her friend's car. But the next day, I was summoned by the president's secretary.
Sorry for calling you in so suddenly.
No problem. What is it?
You're in the same department and on the same project as Manager Minami, right?
Yes.
Minami told me about what happened yesterday. I'm sure things will be awkward between you two. So how about transferring to another department? Of course, this is just a suggestion, not a requirement. The president thought the same thing.
This is actually perfect timing. I get it. In that case, I quit. While I was satisfied with my current department, I don't think I can grow any further at this company.
I see. That's unfortunate, but I'll respect your decision.
Of course, that meant breaking up with Minami too. And so, I left Days Corporation. I said I'd quit on impulse, but I don't even have another job lined up. Maybe I should at least get a new suit for interviews.
Oh, you're the one who helped me the other day.
Huh? From that time. She's dressed so elegantly. She looks like a completely different person. I didn't recognize her.
Thank you so much for that day. I actually wanted to thank you properly, so I was thinking of getting in touch with you.
Huh? Does she know my contact info or my company somehow? No, don't worry about it.
Oh, how rude. I never introduced myself. I'm Noa Uchida. You're Keiichi, right?
Yes, that's right. I'm Keiichi Sato. How does she know my name?
I'm sorry for making your girlfriend angry that day. Was everything okay?
Oh, we broke up.
What?
Our feelings just weren't aligned. Taking that into account, our president had been telling me for a while that my values don't match theirs. So I decided to resign.
What the hell?
Mr. Myojin is very numbers focused and spares no effort to improve performance. He's a strict person who prioritizes cost performance and employee achievements.
But it sounds like he didn't like that you helped me that day.
That might be part of it.
Even so, that's terrible. At work and in your private life, you just wanted to help people. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
And they completely failed to understand that. I know I, at least, would actually appreciate your kindness and consideration.
I'm honored.
Not recognizing someone's subtle thoughtfulness is a shame both as a business person and as a human being.
Noah.
I know there's a company I'd like to recommend to you. If you're looking for work in the same industry, how about interviewing there?
Huh? You're referring me?
Yes! Consider it my thanks for helping me. An acquaintance of mine runs a company called Kira Kira Corporation. They were just looking to hire new employees.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you'll do great.
And so, I joined Kira Kira Corporation. Meanwhile, at Days Corporation...
What? They want us to revise the joint development project we're planning? The Cool Biz product development for the summer.
Yes, that's the notice from Tokimeki Corporation. Minami, who serves as planning manager, was struggling with work.
Why?
Considering the materials and manufacturing methods Tokimeki will use for the Cool Biz products, they say it doesn't match the conditions we proposed.
Just work something out.
Even with our maximum budget, they said it's difficult. Since it'll be used at construction sites in the middle of summer, we need to make proper products, or it could endanger the lives of the workers. Tokimeki Corporation seems particularly concerned about that.
Days Corporation handles planning, design proposals, and features. Tokimeki Corporation handles production, so their standards are strict. Ugh, this is a problem.
What should we do?
I told Dad I'll absolutely make this joint project with Tokimeki work. But nothing's going well. I dated Keiichi because I thought he'd get promoted in the future. But that didn't work out either. Fine. I'll negotiate with Tokimeki directly.
Minami calls Tokimeki Corporation, but Noah Uchida answers the phone.
I'm sorry, but we can't do it under the current conditions. We need you to revise everything from the planning stage. You serious? Days Corporation demands only focus on costs, and we've been struggling with that the whole time. We've been doing our best to meet your needs. What's wrong with trying to keep costs down as much as possible? That's your company's policy, isn't it? I heard about what happened with Keiichi too. What about it? Because you prioritize costs, it seems employees who do work that doesn't result in visible achievements get low evaluations. Keiichi is a prime example of that, right? That's not true. I just thought his contributions weren't really showing. We actually hired Keiichi because we liked that kind of support work. He handled detailed communications between the many companies that supply materials in the sewing factories, and brought together everyone's intentions and policies without any discrepancies. Well, that might be true, but taking all of that into account, as a business decision, it's just not feasible for us. Fine, I get it. We don't want your help anyway. Forget it. Dad is strict when it comes to work. He already criticized my report the other day. I can't let him find out about this. Suzuki, Tokimeki is out. Find a company that can provide decent quality within our current budget.
Okay. Meanwhile, at Kirakira Corporation, Keiichi...
Sato, would you join the next project as an assistant?
Me?
We're currently working on a joint project with Tokimeki Corporation. Tokimeki is a major company, so we absolutely must succeed.
Right. We can't afford to fail if we're doing business with them.
That's why I want you to help. Since joining, you've been diligent and steady with your work. I trust that you'll catch any employee mistakes and provide the necessary support.
I'm honored. If you think I'm right for it, I'd be happy to. The project started smoothly. I mostly worked behind the scenes, but I pushed forward and gave it my all. Then, one day, as things were progressing well, a joint meeting was held.
Thank you for everything, President Uchida.
Likewise. Thank you for everything. Kirakira Corporation has always been so helpful.
Wait, that's Noah Uchida from before? She's the president of Tokimeki Corporation? After the meeting.
Keiichi, thank you for today's meeting. You took all the minutes. That's a big help.
No, it was nothing. More importantly, I was surprised to run into you here, Noah.
I'm sorry for hiding it. I actually knew about you for a while.
Huh? I'm sorry, have we met somewhere before?
Well, we haven't directly interacted, but we've been supplying Cool Biz products to Kirakira Corporation for some time.
That's right. I heard we've been doing business with Tokimeki Corporation.
Also, we worked on a project together with Days Corporation, where you used to work, a few years ago.
Ah, that was right after I joined the company. Thank you for working with us then.
Same to you. You helped me back then too.
Oh, now that you mention it, I did help a woman in front of the office a few years ago.
Yes, back then, I was a complete newbie. With work, my appearance, everything. I'm embarrassed just thinking about the me of back then.
Noah is so much more polished than she was a few years ago. I didn't recognize her right away. So that's why Noah knew where I worked, even when I helped her during the date.
On the day you were on your date, my mother was actually hospitalized. She got injured at home and had to be admitted suddenly.
That must have been rough.
Even with work when family is hospitalized, you need to take care of them and stay with them, right? I was so busy I didn't have time to worry about my appearance or think about meals. And I ended up getting anemic.
I see. That's completely understandable.
When personal tasks pile up, I tend to get sick. It's not good. I never thought you'd help me twice like this, but it felt like fate.
Huh?
That's why I couldn't stand seeing you treated so unfairly. Keiichi, let's absolutely make this project a success together.
Yeah, if you think I'm up for it, I'll give it everything I've got. Around that time, at Days Corporation.
Instead of Tokimeki, we've contracted with Uru Corporation and several other companies, and we're moving forward with the project, but Uru Corporation keeps making unreasonable demands.
Manager Minami, about tomorrow's joint meeting. Kurukuru Corporation says they need to reschedule due to an emergency.
What? We can't change the meeting schedule now. Everyone's being so selfish. Maybe I should have increased the budget a bit more back then and stuck with Tokimeki Corporation.
This is a problem. The planned Cool Biz products need to enter the distribution pipeline soon.
I know that, but at this rate, I'm not sure we'll make it. Everyone just makes demands and the work is slow. Anyway, tell them we'll do the meeting that day, even if it has to be late.
Oh, okay.
And then, at one point,
Yes, Uru Corporation. What? You want to withdraw from the project?
Yes, we actually heard something. That your company tends to give low evaluations to support staff.
That's preposterous. Of course we should praise and evaluate employees who achieve notable successes. That's all that is.
We evaluate our behind-the-scenes workers with the same level of appreciation.
That's just a difference in values.
Yes, we really feel that difference in values with your company. That's exactly why you make such unreasonable demands of partners like us.
Huh. So?
Taking everything into account, we can no longer align with your values, actions, and demands. We at Uru Corporation are withdrawing from the project.
Why is nothing going right? Ugh. Now I need to find a replacement company right away.
still, Days Corporation's project somehow managed to reach the planning completion stage. However,
Now we can move on to the production and distribution stages. Once I get President Myojin's approval, we can place the order right away.
I trusted you and let you handle the project, but this...
It turned out well, didn't it? I think we can go ahead and sign a contract with the factory.
No, there's a company handling this that wasn't in the previous report.
Oh, that was a last-minute thing. The report just didn't get updated in time.
That's an important detail. This product completed through the project. The cooling process uses a patented manufacturing method.
What?
Does this company properly understand that in their planning and production?
Well, they must have it. They can handle planning and proposals, so...
You don't know! Did you actually look at the contract and verify it yourself?
I just assumed they had it.
You didn't even check? And you call yourself a planning manager? Fine, I'll check myself. The president made a call, but you rushed the planning so much that you skipped steps and haven't gotten permission yet.
Oh no.
Fine, that's enough. I want to end our contract with your company right now. This is what happens when you scramble to sign a contract with any old company. We absolutely cannot proceed with production like this.
You're absolutely right. I'm sorry, but... Dad, I mean, sir, could you help me out a little?
You might be my daughter, but this is pathetic. But cleaning up after my subordinates is part of my job too. With no choice, President Myojin and Minami went to Tokimeki Corporation. Given the circumstances, I know this is an extremely presumptuous request. But if we could have Tokimeki Corporation's assistance...
Are you serious? You're the one who canceled the project. Isn't this a bit too self-centered? Even for you two?
Please, somehow...
Please? I think this whole mess is the price you paid for not valuing employees like Keiichi, who provide steady support. What do you think?
You're absolutely right. I learned that the hard way, once things had already got this bad.
Companies like yours that only look at costs and visibility and have a stance of dismissing employees like that aren't exactly my kind of company.
I understand. I'll use this as an opportunity to change my thinking and revise the company's policies and structure.
Fine. We did work on a project together once before, but we're charging rush fees for this express schedule.
That's absolutely fine. Thank you so much. After returning to Days Corporation, I'm grateful they agreed to take it on, but we really need to reconsider our future policies.
Yes.
Not just about myself and the company, but of course, about your actions and position too. We can't continue the way we have been.
You're right.
Right now, completing the project is the priority. I'll decide what measures to take after that.
Okay.
Several weeks later,
Days Corporation's project was somehow completed.
This completes the delivery.
Please, look it over when you can. Thank you both so much for this. What we struggled with so much, you managed in just a few weeks. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you so much. You don't need to keep thanking us. Instead, please take care of Days Corporation's employees from now on. Though what you did to Keiji can never be undone.
Absolutely.
We're sorry.
After that, although the project was completed, the whole ordeal was reported to the shareholders' meeting. We're truly sorry.
We're sorry.
The series of hasty decisions, finishing only thanks to another company's generosity. The losses exceeding profits. Everything you've pointed out is correct.
We're truly sorry.
President Myojin and Minami had to apologize repeatedly. After the meeting,
I can't believe we got criticized that much.
no, everything pointed out at the shareholders' meeting was accurate. I'm ashamed of both myself and you.
I'm sorry.
About the work situation, at least. Wasn't the reason things got so sloppy because you lost Keiichi's support?
You're right.
Really, my judgment was completely wrong. Keiichi was indispensable.
I realized that too.
And your relationship with Keiichi and then breaking up with him unilaterally. I heard you did that on a whim too.
I guess you could say that.
If this was going to happen, I should have apologized to Keiichi sooner and done my best to teach you a lesson.
From now on, I'll be careful not to judge based only on immediate numbers or people's actions. So please give me another chance.
The position of planning manager was too much for you too soon. From now on, you'll be treated as a new employee. I'm going to re-educate you from scratch.
No way.
After that, Minami was demoted. She only had the status of a new employee and completely lost her glamorous lifestyle. President Myojin apparently spends his days apologizing to business partners and rushing around, trying to fill the hole from the project's losses. Meanwhile, Keiichi and the others... Noah! The workware we co-developed with Tokimenki Corporation is getting rave reviews at summer job sites. So many compliments are rolling in, like amazing, so comfortable.
We did it! All our hard work together paid off.
I'm so happy.
Really? I wouldn't be where I am today without your help. Time and time again. From now on, would you stay with me in my personal life too?